See, I told you you'd make it today. I want to apologize because the last 2 times you were booked, you didn't get on, right?
Something happened.
I got the flu one night, I think, and I didn't show up.
And then Guido Sarducci talked the next time.
Yes, Father Guido Sarducci was giving us a report from the Vatican, and it ran long.
Right, I have to apologize because I have a stuffed up nose.
Oh,
because
no.
I had my living room painted. And, the fumes, I mean, it's very hot in the day, so you have your windows open, and at night, it's freezing, so you have to close your windows.
Right.
So you get asphyxiated, basically.
Uh-huh. Are you allergic to the fumes?
I guess, I don't know, but my neighbor told me that if I chop up an onion, put it in a bowl, and put it in the living room, it will take the smell of the paint away. So I did that. I went away. I came back. My living room smelled like onions and paint. So then I thought, well, it's Christmas time. I'll go get a tree.
Good.
Went and got a huge, big, giant Christmas tree yesterday. Put it in. Went away. Came back, and now my living room smells like a Christmas tree and paint.
But it's a little better than it was.
Yeah, but it still smells like paint.
Well, that takes a while. You know, it could take 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, home improvement.
Or a year. Anyway, were you disappointed you weren't on before? Because what most people do when they're on the show for the first time, they call their friends and tell them, hey, watch tonight, I'm going to be on. And then you have to call them quickly and tell them you're not going to be on, or what?
Nobody knows I'm on now because I knew that if I called everybody again and told them I was going to be on, I wouldn't get on.
No, I wouldn't do that to you the 3rd time.
So, but it's early still. I can call everybody when I get home.
Yeah. Was your mother disappointed at all?
My mother was very disappointed, yeah. And see, the last 2 times I was supposed to be on, well,
yeah.
The first time I wasn't on, so I went on David Letterman. And
it's all right.
Oh, no, it was very
David's going
fun.
to be with us tomorrow night, as a matter of fact.
And, so she watched, and then she, of course, had some criticisms for me. She said I wiggled too much.
Your mother critiqued your performance?
Oh, yes.
You wiggled too much?
Yes.
You seem very...
I'm trying to sit still.
All right. What else did she say?
And she said I held my mouth very funny. So then, just before I came on the show the last time, my mother came over, and she said, now don't wiggle too much. And then my sister came over and said, you know, you held your lips kind of funny. And then my brother-in-law came over and said that I wiggled too much, so I'm not going to wiggle.
So they really want to make you comfortable?
No.
Yeah.
But I always knew I'd be on the show anyway. I wasn't worried.
Do you ever do cartoon voices?
Yes.
You have a... I thought for a moment there was a cartoon on. I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's that kind of, it's up in here.
Yeah, well, a lot of people. I mean, Goldie Hawn's voice is kind of high.
That is true.
Meg Ryan's voice is kind of high.
Yes.
Terry Garr's voice is...
Well, I didn't mean it in a patronizing manner. It's very nice. Now, what did you mean you thought you knew you were going to be on the show? When?
All my life, ever since I was little, I used to pretend I was you and have my own talk shows in the garage.
Seriously?
Yeah, my dad's a pilot, so he had this old microphone around the house. So I'd set up a little table on a crate, and I'd interview, like, Ricky, my neighbor.
Yeah.
Who was always had a runny nose.
That was your big guest, huh?
Yeah. And he'd sit there, and I'd go, so, Ricky, are you ever going to get that pool dug, or are you just going to keep those strings in your yard forever? And he said,
Look, you have to start somewhere,
Yeah, well, eventually no one would play with me anymore, though.
Why, did they think you were strange?
They didn't like playing Johnny Carson.
Why did you want your own talk show?
I wanted to be on this show.
Well, here you are.
Yeah. I didn't know why at all, but
My God, you're here. So? Is it what you thought it would be?
Yes. I didn't know I was going to be an actress, though. I thought I was going to be a geologist or something.
Did you want to be a geologist, or was something taking you in that direction? Did you like rocks, or?
I loved rocks.
Well, folks, that's one of the conditions. If you want to be a geologist, you better dig rocks.
That's a good job.
When I say dig rocks, I don't mean physically dig rocks, but you better like them. Why did you like rocks? I've never asked that question. Doing this show 28 and a half years, I have never said. No. Why do you like rocks?
I liked them because, we used to go on vacations all over. Get in the station wagon and go everywhere.
And you collect rocks.
And I collected rocks because they were pretty and
And you want to be a geologist.
And so because I liked the rocks, my mom said you can't get married or have a boyfriend until you go to college and have a career. So I said, well, I like rocks, I'll be a geologist.
And you gave that up along
I
the
gave
way.
that up right away.
Are you glad you gave it up?
Oh, yeah, because then I became an actress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're a good one, too. Whatever happened to Ricky, by the way, the kid with the nose? Been on my mind since you said that. You keep in touch with your childhood friends?
No, I don't know. He joined the Army. He always wanted to play war instead of playing Johnny Carson. So
Yeah, well, of course.
he did join the Army.
Some people make better decisions than
Yes.
other people. He can be all he can be. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us. Pete Palmer's here.